All right, quiz review for this unit. So, the weights of players on a team are listed below. Okay, here's your minimum, here's your maximum. Okay, there's also two 204.4s. So the mean is 198.23. Add them up and divide. The median, if you list them in order and work your way to the middle, there's your middle one. Obviously the mode, there's two of these and one of everything else. And your range is the max minus the minimum. Now, remember, you can also use your calculator, and this is the way I suggest doing it, make your life a lot easier. Go to Stat, Edit. If you want to clear these out, go up, hit Clear, come back down. And then just start entering the numbers. So 183.1, 207.2, and double check as you're entering them. 205 point, whoops, so I just made an error there. So 205.2, 192.2. 193.1, 208.2, 204.4. Whoops, what happened? Let's see what happened. Oh, that's why. I made an error. Okay. Really don't know what's happening. Okay, let's try this again. Let's just clear that. So 193.1, let's go back and put in 208.2, 204.4. I forgot to hit enter after that one number. 197.5, 195.3, 193.2, 204.4 again, 197, just 197, 195.2, and 199.2. All right. Now notice when I hit enter, it goes to 15, but if I go back up to the last value, there's my 14 numbers. Now all I do is hit Stat, go over to Calculate, one var stats, just hit enter. Make sure this matches whatever column you're on. If you put it in L2, then you would just hit second L2. See the L2 right there in blue? But mine's in L1, so I'm going to put second L1. And I just hit enter, enter, enter. Okay, here's my average right there, 198.23, as we see right there. My median, I come down here to median, right there. My mode I can't find on the calculator, and my range is just the maximum minus the minimum. That's it. So that makes your life a lot easier if you use that. All right, for the stem plot, stem and leaf plot, okay? This is the number, these are the numbers 20, 23, 25, 31, 32, 36. Notice there are no numbers in the 90s, but we don't put a 0 there because that would mean 90, so we just leave it blank, and then 102 and 105. To find the range, we take 105 minus 20. Sorry, not 105. 10.5. Okay, I didn't pay attention down here. That 3.2, here's the instructions, is 3.2 feet. So my mistake, I didn't catch the index. So 2.0, 2.3, 2.5, 10.2, and 10.5. 10.5 minus 2 is 8.5 feet. Devil's in the details. All right. So here are some box plots. You just look straight up and find out what numbers these are. So that's 72, that's 73, 80, 87, and 93. For Class A, this looks like 70, there's 73, 77, 82, and it looks like 85. All right? So the 5-number summary for Class B is those 5 numbers right there. All the dots on the box and whisker plot. The median is, for Class A, is this line right here, 77. Median for Class B is right here, 80. Data from Class B is positively skewed. Notice the tail is longer over here. So we follow the tail of the whale. So it is positively skewed or skewed to the right. The middle 50% is between the two lines of the boxes. So for class A, 73 to 82. The upper 75%, so think about it, 25%, 25, 25, 25. 25, 25, 25, 25. So the upper 75% is from this line over, So in class B, it starts here at 73 and goes up to 93. All right, stem leaf plot with the larger standard deviation. Notice, even though there's a 0 and a 4 here, this one actually starts at 15 and goes to 35. This one goes from 9 to 41. This has a much bigger spread of data, so it has a larger standard deviation. Remember, that's a deviation from the middle. It's more spread out. All right, number 5. The number of home runs Mark McGwire hit in his first 18 years are listed below. Create a stem leaf plot. So our smallest number is 3, so that's 0, 3. Our biggest number is 70, the record number 70, so that's 7, 0. And we just go through 0 to 7 and put our numbers in order. And try to keep, somewhat columns so you can compare the size. And you should put a key here saying 4/2 means 42. So we don't make the same mistake I did on the first one. Here is a dot plot of it. Just approximation, not going to, measure, but this is from 0 to 70, best job possible. And if you look at it this way, it's pretty symmetrical, all right? Okay, number 6. So there was an error on here, that's why I had to correct this. So we're going to put all the data, look at the data here, all right? And basically it says 5 classes. So we're going to take the biggest number, 36, minus 14, the smallest number, and divide by the 5 classes. That gives us about 4.4. So I'm going to round it up to 5. So 14 plus 5 is 19. So I'm going to go 14 to 18, 19 to 23, and so forth. Then I'm just going to tally as I go through and mark them off, put my tallies here. And then the frequency. As you can tell, there wasn't a mistake down here. There was one more here and one less here. So the frequency is here. The total number is 30. The relative frequency, which is just like a percentage, you just take this number 4 divided by 30. Boom. 5 divided by 30, and so forth. That's the relative frequency. The cumulative frequency is you just add as you go down. So this is the first one. It just goes over here. Then we're going to add this to 13%, 0.13, and get 0.30. Then we're going to add 0.40 to 0.30. 0.23 to 0.70, and 0.07. And notice you should end up with 100%. Use the same data above to make a histogram. Use the same class boundaries, okay, if you want to. This one's slightly a little bit different, 13.5 up to 38.5. But you get the same idea. Here's your 4, here's your 5. We do have to make that correction of 7 and so I do need to fix this to 7 and 2. So this, if you come over here, actually should be 7, and this should be down here more at 2. Okay? So a little error there, but you can see how it should look. All right, last page. Cholesterol level, 38 adults. Here's all your data. Again, just put these in your calculator, run your 5-number summary. You'll get these numbers. The interquartile range is the Q3 minus the Q1. You just subtract them, get 31. Okay, there's a box plot for it. Okay, and you can see also that it is skewed a little bit. So again, you can tell the tail's a little bit longer on the right, so it is skewed slightly right or positive. And that should be it.